So what are you doing? Oh, I'm just about to review the new Iamsleepless album. Who's Iamsleepless? You've never heard of Iamsleepless? You're like based in Seattle or something? You know, Sleepless in Seattle? Is that what it's about? What? Oh my god, you're so stupid.
Ready?
Wait. Sorry for the different set this week. Now continue.
3, 2, 1, go!
So most of you have probably never heard of Dylan Bailey, also known as Iamsleepless. And that's because he's relatively unknown. But meanwhile, to me anyway, he is one of the most innovative and underrated artists I have ever listened to. He's primarily an electronic artist, however, within the past year he picked up acoustic guitar and started playing it a lot more. In last year's Hollow Man, he primarily focused on acoustic guitar, and while that album had 3 electronic tracks, the main focus of that album was on acoustic songs, just him and his guitar, and that's it. Then he had an EP, Paperbird, which did something very similar. Both of those albums were very flawed because while they're very, very good and very, very nice to listen to, they're very, very, very bare bones. And I think the problem with that is the more you listen to it, the more mundane it gets, the less interesting it is, and there's not really many surprises. He doesn't do anything really over the top or interesting, but he just has good lyrics and good guitar and good songwriting. And I mean, that's all good, but there's nothing that really pushes any boundaries. And it also is stagnated, because if you have these electronic skills and you have these acoustic guitar skills, you've never really found a way to combine them together. And so the album, especially Hollow Man, felt stagnated in that way. But here, Silhouettes combines those two flawlessly. It just works so well. The first track, Sun-Kissed Sky, is an electronic song, and then there's an acoustic song. I won't go track by track, but that third track, Daydream, is my favorite track because it starts as an electronic song and then the acoustic guitar comes in and completely blows everyone's mind because it combines everything he has ever done into one effective package. And that really carries throughout the whole album. And even though it does that, it even does more because it starts doing other styles that he's never even tried before. There's a jazz song on here. There's a folk song on here. There's a house song on here. It's really crazy the kind of stuff that he has managed to fit into this relatively short 8-track album. And because of that, I really don't know. I was expecting stuff out of this album, but I really was not expecting it to be this freaking good. And it just goes to show that sometimes the best music doesn't come from big producers or big record labels or even from a group of people. Sometimes it just comes from one person in their bedroom. And sometimes that's the best kind of music. So thank you all so much for watching my 11th review of Iamsleepless's Silhouettes. I really should say this in every video. It's in the description of every video, but all music is art, so be sure to go and check it out, whether I say it's good or not. It really doesn't matter. I love this album, so I'm going to say, oh, go check it out all the time. But really, whether I give it a really good review or a really bad review, it's worth checking out anyway, because all music is art. And if there's any good piece of art, well, this is it, in my opinion. But either way, if you like the review, then hit the like button. If you want to talk about this review, the album, or the question that's below me, then leave a comment below. And if you want to be notified of future reviews, then there's a subscrooble button, both in this video and below the video. It's the red one. You can click that. It'll be good. I also did my extended thoughts on this album because I love it so much, so be sure to click the I in the upper right corner and then you will be linked over to that video. I just give more detailed thoughts on why I really like this album as much as I do. So be sure to click on that if you're interested, and that's about it. And innovative music I've heard in a long time. He's primarily an electronic artist, but last year he released Hollow Man, which has the phone ringing.